I hope all of you are good and doing great. So in my one of my previous videos, we have executed Crewai TripAdvisor project, and it was executed uh, in a backend kind of a functionality. Like, let me show you like this, so that you are getting a result this way. So in this video, what I have done for this video, I have added a Streamlit application in this, so that the output would be looks more approachable, and whenever you want to show, to demonstrate or anything to any stakeholders in your site, then it would be easy for you. So what I have done here, I have added in the I have added Streamlit in the dependencies. I have also updated here a few things required to update, like you there is no need for you to do anything. I have just already mentioned all these steps, so similar steps has to be executed in this same way. The only changes here, if you run this application from as backend, then you have to execute exit the application in the browser, and then for let me remove this, then you have to execute this way: stream lit run. My application name is, I have written as lit underscore app dot py. So this is the only change, and then once you will execute this way, you will get this uh, type of output. You have to enter your origin, from where are you flying, and then means from where are you traveling, and which place you want to travel, and for how many, means it's a one week kind of a journey I have planned from 11 July to 18 July, so 7-day trip it will supposed to give me. So this is how it will be, and then you have to mention that what all things you will do there. So let me do that, and what I'll do, I'll run it again in front of you, so that everything would be clear. So in this Streamlit.py, I have create a header as shown that enter your trip detail, welcome to the trip planner crew, and then there's one input for the origin, one for destination, text area, for date range. I think this should be also can be a date range as well, or if you know, means if you want, you can split it into two: start date and end date, origin, destination, and start date, end date, and that's how you can do. And then put your interest in also in the list, or 2-3 interests you can select. So I have not that much, I have not done that much, only I have done only few things in this. So this is all, and I'm just passing all these values into the my trip crew of main. So main, until that there is no change, is the same application. If you want to execute the same way, you can execute. So here also we are passing and getting everything to as a trip crew as a result, and creating an object of this trip crew, and then we are getting same way we have done here. uh, Here also we have saying that here is your trip plan, and in my Streamlit application also I'm saying that here is your trip plan. So let me start this application. So in the readme file I already wrote here, so it will be also tested. So my application is running. Let's wait. So my application is here. I say New Delhi to Hong Kong, or anything you can plan. And then what are your area of interest? The date range 11 July, let's say 11th of August to 24 to, I say 1 week, so 18th of August 24. And then hobbies, basically TST site, scene, comma eating, and then comma shopping. Anything else you have the hobbies, then this crew will take care. You want to understand the business or functionality about this trip crew end to end, please go and visit and watch my video about the trip advisor crew using lightning GPU. So I'm using a lightning GPU here, as I told. So T4 I'm using, and let me start this one. So this will take some time. uh, if it's come fast, I'll be really happy. So it's up to the keys and all. I have also passed my super key, but I'm not showing not showing currently right now. But yeah, I have already created my passed my super key here, and it's working and sending to it. Let's see how much time it will take, but I am sure that it will come. So let's wait for some time, and then we can see that some output over here. Until that, I'll be quiet and let's see. I should be fast enough. So it's showing that origin is New Delhi, city Hong Kong, interest sightseeing, eating, and shopping. So it's all doing a research step by step. So one after another. I have already shared this end-to-end thing earlier in my previous video. Please go and watch. So agents are working based on the requirement. So we have a Hong Kong museum, local, custom, special, and all. So yeah, so this is the output we have. Special events, weather forecast. So if you are planning during these given dates, you can plan it accordingly. So this is the output is coming. Currently this application is working on uh, in local perfectly fine with the Streamlit. In order to working or deploy this application in cloud or in Streamlit, I plan to deploy this in Streamlit. So there are two challenges I have. First thing that my OpenAI key is expired and I cannot use it. So I don't want to buy additional credit from the OpenAI and do that deployment. Instead, I have done some changes that I'm planning to use Grok API key. So I have done changes, some changes in for the Grok related, and yeah. So for that I have done changes in the agent.py file where I have get this Grok AI key and set this LLM instead of Olama. I also set the Grok. So if I want to change it in the future for Olama, it's very easy for me to change it. And at the time of LLM for all three agents, I'm calling Grok. So this is the change I have done, and in search dot tool also I have done some changes in the Serper key. So Serper key is basically it's taking in there no changes required. However, to taking it in the cloud when basically in Streamlit, you need to get this from the define keys in hidden. So I don't want to expose it for the everyone and in the code. So I have just added in my separately in my code. It's basically it's in when I do the deployment, I'll specify my keys there as a secrets in Streamlit. So I have defined it here as a, to get that value, as it basically is required to add as Streamlit library here, and also define st.secrets as secrets, so to get this value. Similarly, this one also, the changes in the agents, if you noticed, I have grok key. If I have to take it from environment, I have to do only this, take from the environment, but if I have to take it from secrets, this changes. So this changes basically is done. And yeah, and if I'll go in here, so let me show it up here as well in the lightning AI where I'm testing this application. So here I'm just testing with the environment, and in the search tool as well there are no changes. And I have defined my grok key here. So let me test this one. I'll close my server and then start again. I am using again GPU. So open it. Currently GPU is very less. This time I'll say Hong Kong to JFK, and dates would be 11 August to 10th August. Basically SIGHT, site scene, comma eating, comma shopping. These my habits. So it's working in back. You can see that once that planner will work will be finished, it will show my the complete research. So these are the things it come out, accommodation, food and drink, how much the total cost would be for 1 week for me, and what all things I can see on the on which date, and what all the important date attractions are there in the New York City. So it's able to identify and do that. So now the next thing is that I have to deploy it in Streamlit. For doing that, I've already committed this code and everything is already set. So let me go to my Streamlit account, sign in. So I already have an application which is stopped currently. I'll create another app. I have a GitHub. So I have to deploy my trip planner. All these things are there. Let's see, trip planner. Uh, I can give anything, trip planning crew. Yeah, so it's Crewai, and then I have to give this in advanced setting. So whatever values I have it in my environment, I'll have to just copy paste directly in quotes here, and then it will take. Let me take a pause, and I'll define these values and come back. I have defined my values. I have entered my grok API key and supper key, and also done the code changes, and everything is already done. Now I have to do just only one step: deploy. So this is going to be deployed soon. So as soon as it will deploy in cloud, I'll get the UI in place. So once it will be there, I can, means anyone can use that application and over the internet and play around. So this is one of the easiest way to deploy or any POC or any project over the cloud. So it is, see, you can see it's how fast it is, and it's ready. I'll say Hong Kong to JFK, traveling dates. I say same date. Maybe the output could be different. I say same, eating, oops, eating, shopping, SIGST site, SIGST site scene, and then this is. I'll also show one cool thing here. This is basically, it is coming as text area. Let's this complete first, and then I'll show what is happening. So here also you can see the log when you're doing that things here, and see that it's working, and it it will show, it will give me the output based on this. So research is happening with all the agents, and it is working fine. uh, let's wait for the output, then I'll show you one cool thing, that how this easy deployment it is, and how quickly it reacts. In this case, it's also working for the internet research and everything. So here the plan is, oh, agent is stopped because of iteration, so I can't help on this. Let's plan for the New Delhi, change the destination, then research again. Let's see if it gives the output again. Here we go. So we got the output for New Delhi, and it giving me all the places where I can visit, like Red Fort, Qutub Minar, and it is presentable. Means if you'll go to and do that, and it is just, you have to open that your URL domain and just show to anyone. Yeah. Oh, okay. What I'll do, I'll go to my Streamlit application. I'll do some changes here in instead of text area. I'll just do this. Now I'll commit this code. And then git status. I have two files, git add dot git commit -m. What is the message? Update UI, and then push -u origin to main. So as soon as my changes will be deployed, so my changes has been deployed soon. See that it's automatically done the commit. As soon as you commit the changes, the deployment for everything is done, UI has been changes. So it's directly, there is, means once you have done the deployment and you are changing something, it's, and you are committing something in the GitHub, it's automatically, or it's taking very fast in the crew from the stream from your local to Streamlit. So it's syncing and it's working. And if you want to see the code, you can also have a GitHub link directly matching here for this file. And for the complete my GitHub repo, you can do changes, you can do you can fork it and do the changes as well. I hope you like this video, and yeah, thanks everyone. Please share it, subscribe it, and press the bell icon for more videos like this. Thank you.